We have also had commitment to fund a $500,000 student-run endowment. If they get into this game in the next year or so, they're going to make Jerry's numbers look really bad. But I say that tongue-in-cheek, obviously. But again, we have the faculty on hand now to be able to sit down with probably a pre-business club, put together a model portfolio and management, and manage it during the course of their time here at Sewanee, and then we'll just keep rotating people through like that. And lastly but not leastly, a classmate of mine, Joel Smith, has endowed for us a career exploration program. We have 3 to 5 internships every summer for students looking, and we're not talking banking and finance as much anymore as we are financial services. A little wider net to look at. But 3 to 5 internships every summer for that, and then we have 2 career panels. In fact, there will be one this coming Friday where we bring young alums like yourselves here for a day. We have 2 or 3 different panels on different career opportunities. We then provide one-on-one mentoring for students with our alums, as well as one-on-one interviewing techniques and practice and all that type of stuff. If you would be interested in participating in something like this, again, please email me. We have 2 of these every year, 1 each semester. Okay, that's the center side. That's the co-curricular side. On the curricular side, the business minor. It is a curricular program. It has 3 tracks in addition to the required courses: finance, management, and international. And again, the Lee family has provided us a very generous endowment to bring the finance instruction in here that we need to make this program work, and basically at no cost to the university. He has endowed the position. Very quickly, here are the curriculum requirements. What should I say? We had our first business minor sign up last year, and we had 16 students sign up as minors. The minor, by the way, is open up to anybody. You can major in anything and become a business minor student. We're about to have our second sign up, and Professor Williams walked in my office the other day with a little bit of a nervous face, a look on his face, and he said, "I think we're going to have 30 or 35. Which means we've got to take care of them. But that would be wonderful if that were to happen. But it's open to any major, as I say, and this gives you an idea of the kind of curriculum requirements we have. An exciting part of this program is what we call the Carey Fellows Program. It is part of the initial Carey gift. It is an honors designation within the business minor that if a student completes all the requirements successfully, they would get a certificate upon graduation naming them a Carey Fellow. Jay was talking about branding. This is part of our branding of the pre-business program. The Carey Fellows, we hope, will be the best and the brightest that Sewanee has to offer to potential employers. Certainly not exclusively, because we have lots of great students here, but if you're interested in business and you want that certificate, you sign up for this program. It has a GPA requirement, a minimum GPA of 3.4. There is additional coursework required, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. You have to attend the center events, and you have to complete a semester-long paid internship with one of the sponsors that we are now out in the process of trying to find. Again, if any of you are in a position to be able to support one of these internships, I'm out looking and would love to talk to you about it. We have our first class of Carey Fellows selected last year, 3 individuals. It's my privilege to be able to teach them in one of the pro seminars, which is the extra coursework. And these are terrific kids with an interest in business, not necessarily just in finance, by the way. And they are getting ready now to apply for their first for the first Carey internships. One thing you should know about this, even though they're gone for a semester because of the extra coursework and because of the fact that this is paid and supported by both Bill Carey and the businesses, there is no incremental cost or time required to be a Carey Fellow. You can still do it in 4 years for the same amount of money, which is important. Okay. I talked about financing, or excuse me, the financing of the finance instructor. Okay. And very quickly, here are what we think are the next steps for the pre-business program over the next 3 years. At the top of the list is establishing the endowed summer internships, both in support, and that's just in general. By the way, a lot of you graduated, I know, 5 to 10 years ago. I think we now have 46 endowed business internships for students to select from, in addition to the Tanyas and the ACEs and all the other things. So we made a tremendous amount of progress in this area and want to continue to do so. We need to establish at least 15 of these semester-long internships to support the Carey Fellows program. We have an advisory board that we are in the process of reevaluating and restructuring. We have a goal of a second executive in residence program, which actually will be an entrepreneur in residence program, and we're about this far away from getting that endowed and funded. So that's going to happen next year. We would love to endow the Viewpoints lecture series to bring 2 or 3 of these individuals to campus each semester, so a total of 5 or 6 per school year. Integrated marketing communications plan. In the next week or 10 days, you'll be getting an email from me informing you that the website has been completely redone. Please don't go to the website now. Wait till you hear from me, because it's going to be, we're very excited. The university is in the midst, I should say, of an entire revamping of its website. And with a couple of other departments, we were lucky enough to be on the first edge. So that's going to happen very quickly. And then to make this all happen, we want to endow the Center for Global Commerce at $8 million. That will enable us to bring on and have the compensation available to hire the right director and the support staff to make this program continue to grow. And yeah, thank you, very good. You're all hungry, it's 12 o'clock, but any questions, comments, be glad to field. Yes?
Do you have any efforts to reach out to business schools as well as employers to create sort of a pipeline? I think many undergraduate business programs, and I think it's a pre-business program, sort of have this type of marketing efforts to outreach. Is that something that you thought about yet?
Working with other schools?
Sort of, or, reaching out to establishing pipelines into MBA programs.
Well, yes. One thing about the Beacon Scholarship Program is they're getting to know Sewanee very well at Dartmouth, Stanford, and the Haas School out of Berkeley. So that's one way we're doing it. Other than that, probably the center's not working on anything like that right now. But I'm sure they are over in the econ department. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.